I'm getting this down, aren't I? Ah, who's on? I see Jackie was the first one to say good morning. Good morning, Jackie. You beat out Annette. Look at that. Y'all are both here, ready and waiting. There's Holly and Lori and Lil. Hey! And the girls. Good morning, girls. I assume they're sitting with you. Mark is here. We got a guy in the house. Ladies, behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Oh, sorry. Let me turn off the speaker on my iPad. Oh, would you look at those crispy babies? Annette says, oh my gosh, these are good. I have got these air-fried, oil-free tortilla chips down so well. I taught Charlie how to do it yesterday, and he was like, okay. And I said, are you ready to learn how to make oil-free tortilla chips? And at first he was like, because I said, we're going to air fry them in the Breville. And he looked at me. It was interesting. He looked at me and he with this face of, oh my gosh, this is going to be so complicated, and I don't know if I want to take this on. and it hit me. I was like, no. Air frying tortilla chips in the Breville Smart Oven is as easy as making toast. No lie. I was like, if you can make toast, you can make tortilla chips. Easy peasy. I mean, it really is that simple. So I was like, oh, that's it. That's the tagline right there. That's it. Who else is on? I'm going to say hello to a few more people. Oh, thank you. Annette says I look fine today. Thank you. Steph is here. PJ Mommy, hello. It was nice talking to you yesterday. PJ Mommy and I were talking about plant-based lifestyle, the plant-based lifestyle on Instagram. Do y'all follow me on Instagram? If you don't, you should. I'm having fun with that. I'm trying to post more to it. And on Instagram, I have, it's a little more encouraging for me to post like what I eat on a daily basis. And when Maggie and I are working out at the gym, I usually post pictures of us hanging out there or cooling down or whatever. So that's really fun. So if you don't follow me over there, please follow me. It's just look up my name, Jill McKeever. I'm keeping everything simple with my name. And did you notice here on the channel, on my YouTube channel, I dropped the simple daily recipes from the title, and now it's just Jill McKeever. What? Yep, it's just glorious me. And I thought, in an effort, because I'm not just about cooking and recipes. There's more to me than just food, even though that's all I like to talk about. So, but there's other things that I would like to be more open with you about, more transparent, and, other things in my life like family, working out, getting fit. I'm getting ready to turn 50 in about 3 weeks. What? Yes, April 21st is my birthday. I'm going to be 50 this year. I'm excited about that. Of course, I am a little sad that I'm leaving my 40s because my 40s have been my favorite decade. But that's okay. I'm looking forward to 50, and I'm looking forward to being my fittest in my 50s and beyond. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, for everybody who came here to see how to air fry tortillas, to make oil-free tortilla chips in the Breville Smart Oven, let's get into that, shall we? Because I don't want them to down that. Annette says, so does this mean your personal YouTube channel is no more? No, it's still there, but I don't think to post to it very often. I'd rather just post in one place. So that's why I dropped the simple daily recipes from the channel name. It's just me, Jill McKeever. Most people who are looking for things that I'm doing online, whether they're looking for my print books or they're looking for my recipes, they start with my name. So I'm like, well, let's just make it let's just make it my name. So that's why I dropped it. Okay, let's get into this. All right, let me find my little thing here. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I love my little bunny. Okay, so these are the tortilla chips that I am loving. I get these from a regular grocery store. They're called El Milagro. They're just regular corn tortillas. They also make a white corn tortilla, and all that they have is stone ground corn, water, and lime. That's it. That is it. No oil. I love it. Now, I think you can get these at Trader Joe's, and I think they're at Whole Foods as well. I don't think that they're just a Texas product, but they're recognizable because they're the only tortillas in a white bag. Okay, so what I do, now these tortillas I'd had in the fridge, and they were pretty darn cold, and that's going to mean something here in just a minute. But what I do is, I just cut them up. I took a handful of tortillas, cut them in half, and then took each half and cut it into thirds to get my triangles. I figured out yesterday that 4 oil-free corn tortillas makes enough chips for one person. So if you're going to do a bunch of chips, or maybe you're trying to get enough chips, make sure that you have enough chips for 2 or 3 people, then account for 4 corn tortillas per person. And you may have to, go through several batches in the Breville Smart Oven, but that's okay. Now notice too, the Breville Smart Oven comes with its own Airfryer basket tray that it's going to slide right into the oven. I have some Airfryer baskets. You see there to the right, it's a black one. There it is, right there. You see that? I got those on Amazon. There was a set that's the smaller one. There's a larger one. That one works great too. And I didn't use it here in this clip, but I did use this during to make a whole bunch of chips, and it works great to just slide underneath the air fry basket. So, anyways, I just popped those in, and then I turned on the air fry mode. The temperature is 375 degrees, and because these tortilla chips were so cold and a little bit damp, it took a full 5 minutes to get them crispy, okay? So I learned that you want to make sure that they are really dried out and they are really crispy before you say done, okay? If they have any kind of give to them, they're going to be really hard and chewy later on. They might feel crispy, like hot out of the Breville oven, but as they cool, and if you want to eat them the next day, they're not fun to eat. They're really chewy and hard. So make sure you've got all that moisture air fried out of it. Now, here's another tip that I learned yesterday as I was teaching Charlie how to make these tortilla chips. The tortillas had been out on the counter. They were room temperature, and they only took 3 minutes to toast up. And when I say 3 minutes, I mean, like, I put them in the cold Breville Smart Oven. I say cold, you know what I mean. A cold Breville, the cold Breville. I slid them in there, and then I just hit the air fry button. So it took a few minutes for the Breville to heat up, so that was a little bit of cooking time, and then they actually air fried for 3 minutes. That made a perfect tortilla chip. They were light and crispy. They shattered when we bit into them. It was absolutely awesome. So there's 2 cooking times here, okay? And there's really not much. I mean, I'd say there's an art to air frying tortilla chips, but not really. I mean, so far, I've cooked up 2 whole bags of corn tortillas, that same bag. There's 30 tortillas in that bag. I've cooked up 2 bags of those. And again, I'm going to say cold out of the refrigerator, a little damp, just from being cold in the bag. It took a full preheating plus 5 minutes cooking time, okay, to get the chips nice and crispy. You with me? So I don't know, however long it takes to get the Breville takes to get hot, and then that 5 minute timer goes off, okay? But room temperature corn tortillas, then it's just throw it in there and set your timer for 3 minutes, and then they will cook up nicely. They do brown. Like anything that we bake, there's that moment where you're like waiting, not yet, not yet. Oh, there it is, and too late. Okay, there's like that happens. I did burn some chips doing that. So you really want to watch it when you get into that last minute, whether you're in that 3rd minute or you've just gone past that 4th minute of air frying. Start watching that last minute. Don't get yourself distracted. And if you do, also keep in mind that if those chips stay in the Breville oven because you're trying to keep them warm, you're still going to be cooking them because the Breville oven stays hot. Okay, so you're going to have to, put that into your calculations when you're thinking about cooking them. Okay, so I didn't want to go from perfect chip to burn chip. So when that timer on my Breville goes off, I get in there and I take the tray out and I let them cool. I just move them right to, like you saw, a bowl with a napkin in it, and then I just drop them right into that bowl. And oh man, I didn't record this, but what I absolutely love is that they crackle and pop. It's so cool. As they cool down, you can hear them crackling and popping in the basket. When you do it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's really cool. That's it. 375 degrees in the Breville Smart Oven with the air fry function on. Okay, that's the super convection. That's all the fans. That's extra fan work. That's more fan work. Super convection, convection, and then regular oven. Those are the 3 heat settings that go on in the smart oven. Okay, so when we're air frying, we're using the super convection, the higher fan, the bigger fan, and that does cook faster than just the convection mode or the baking mode. El Lagina is asking about how much do the Brevilles, what are they going for these days? Well, the Breville Smart Oven goes for about $400 on Amazon. It is a solid oven though, okay? We're not talking about a toaster oven. We're not talking about a toaster. We're talking about an 1800 watt oven that sits on your counter. So it's absolutely perfect with 13 functions, okay? So it's a multi-purpose appliance. If you don't have an oven, that's cool, because the Breville Smart Oven Air, you could, but we don't eat turkey around here, but you could get a turkey in it. I think they say you could get a 14-pound turkey in there. It definitely fits a 13 by 9 casserole dish. I love that. You can bake cakes, cookies, you can dehydrate, you can air fry, you can slow cook, you can proof dough, which I love. I proof dough in it all the time. You can toast, you can make bagels, you can reheat, you can warm, which is 2 different things. You can reheat food and warm food, roast, broil, and bake. Did I leave anything out? I can't think of anything. Those are all the functions. From day to day, we go to the Breville Smart Oven first. Everybody in this house uses the Smart Oven. The oven, we rarely use that. We really don't. I recently traded out. I bought a new oven so that I got one with the smooth top surface so that I could have like more counter space. That was the real reason, because we're really not using the oven itself. And the cooktop, I when I need to make barbecue sauce or we just want to do a quick saute in a pan, I might use my stovetop. But for everything else, I use the Breville Smart Oven and I use my iPots. That's it. I'm really I love those 2. I love those 2 appliances. They're awesome. Okay, look at that. I got that done in 15 minutes. What? Okay. Oh, Dan says he paid $255 for his Breville Air, but got it on sale and then had a coupon from Bed Bath & Beyond. That's a really good deal. Way to go, Dan. Oh my gosh. Oh, Holly Hoff is saying 250 to 260. You guys must be finding the Breville Smart Oven Air on sale. I did not. I got it early on before anybody was hip to putting it on sale. Y'all are lucky. Lil says you can go to Bed Bath & Beyond and use your 20% off coupon. I just bought one. Oh, awesome. Sadie has a question about yogurt. Go, Sadie. What's your question? I'm waiting for Sadie. Go, go. Frosty Girl is asking me, does the Breville Smart Oven use less energy than an oven? We live in Arizona. Electricity is prime in the summer. It's an 1800 watt oven, and I would say it's certainly more efficient than my oven because, usually if I'm baking, I'm baking small batches, so I'm not your area that you're heating up. It doesn't take very long to heat the Smart Oven. Just, I'd say maybe 3 minutes to heat the oven, whereas your oven probably takes about 10 minutes to really get good and hot, depending on the age of your oven. So there's the difference there. And then your baking times really don't change. If you're using super convection, or if you're using the convection mode over an oven mode, then you're definitely taking your oven temperature down by 25 degrees. So like something that you would bake in the oven at 350, with a convection oven, you would bake it at 325. At super convection, you would bake it at 300. I mean, you really pull it back. You pull back the temperature when you're working in convection. So yeah, in a sense, yeah, you're definitely saving energy in that regard. I'm waiting for Sadie's question. I don't know what she wants to know about yogurt. Dan says he's excited about my new cookbook for the Instant Pot recipes for singles and couples. Thank you. I got your message about that, and I'm going to work on that. That's probably going to be a summer thing because time flies so fast. I don't know why it has to fly so fast. I guess because I'm having so much fun. But it'll probably be my summer project. I'll just spend all my days here in my office or in the backyard just working, and cooking and getting that out. And hopefully I can, because I'm not going to reinvent any recipes, I just have to cut everything in half and test it. Maybe I can get that done and have it ready before Christmas. It takes time to write a book, especially by yourself. El Galena says, sounds like I could just remove my 1957 vintage built-in oven and just stick that Breville in there. Yes, you could. The only time that I am seriously using my oven, that I go back to using the oven, is at Thanksgiving. So consider the holidays. If you're the one cooking the Thanksgiving meal or the big holiday dinners, you're still going to want your regular oven, because you can get 4 casserole dishes rocking in the oven, in your regular oven. So that's the only reason, or the only time that you would want to consider hanging on to your oven. But all other everyday use, your Breville Smart Oven. Now, if anyone is feeling encouraged to go on to Amazon and look at this Breville Smart Oven and possibly buy it from there, then I would love for you to use my Amazon affiliate link. I will post it. I did not post it here. I'm sorry. I will post it under the video in the show more description. The show more description box, and then you can use it. And if anything, just use that link to go over there and look around and read the other reviews that other people. I mean, I'm not the only fan. There's other fans of the Breville Smart Oven Air, and you can read what other people are saying about it. Oh, thank you, Holly. She's okay. Sadie was asking whether it could do yogurt. Yes, because it has a dehydrator function on the Breville. You can control the temperature. The temperature of the Breville goes from 80 degrees to 500 degrees. I think that's the range right there, because you can dehydrate. Yeah, it's 80 degrees to 500 degrees for broiling. So yeah, you could definitely do yogurt, because you want to do yogurt at about you can do yogurt at about 112, 115. It's a nice, it's warm. You could do it at 105. It just depends. Somewhere right in there, just not cooler than 100, but don't go over 115. Anything higher than 115, you'll kill the bacteria that's making your milk sour. But yes, you could definitely put it in there. Absolutely. If you can proof dough in there, you can probably do yogurt. That's right, Elle. That's right. And I love it. I love proofing our pizza dough in there. And cinnamon rolls. Oh, I love it. We're going to have pizza this next week. I am excited. Y'all already seen me make pizza dough. You should look somewhere on go to the uploads page here on my channel and look where I do garlic pizza crust. There's a garlic pizza crust video. I show you how to make that. But there's also, I thought there's like a pizza night. What pizza night looks like for us. It might be in the Keeping It Real playlist. But I'll show you, so you can see how we put dinner together then. But I think garlic pizza crust, I show how I'm using the smart oven. Elle says, how do I get a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon? Oh, that's easy. If you have an iPhone or whatever, Bed Bath & Beyond has an app, and you can download their app and then sign up. It's free to become a member of the Bed Bath & Beyond app. And then if you wait 24 hours, they'll usually give you a 20% coupon right there through the app. And then you can go into the store and you just show the coupon from your phone, and they'll just hit it with their little zapper. And you can also go on to Bed Bath & Beyond, not a sponsor. You can go onto their website, just sign up for their newsletters, and then I think it's the same thing, within a day, the first email is a 20% off coupon that you can either use in the store or you can use online. Dan's asking, I shop from Amazon all the time. Does it help to shop through your link for any purchases? Subscribe and save any purchase? Yes, I get credit for all of that. Yes. So I don't know how much you know about affiliate links and how they work, but on Amazon, like, affiliate links have expirations. So on Amazon, when you click through a link, an affiliate link, it puts a little cookie on your computer or your device, and that cookie has an expiration, and Amazon has a 24-hour cookie life. So if you click on the Amazon link and then you just go mill around, and then you come back and maybe you just go back to that page, you type in Amazon, and then you just go to that page and you buy something, I would not get credit. But if you use the link and then you go, if you use the link every time you go over to Amazon, then whatever that purchase you make through that link within a 24-hour period, I get credit for that. And Amazon gives me a little cred for sending you over there and doing your thing. So, and it doesn't matter what you purchase. It's just, they're just loving, Amazon's giving me love for getting you there. And then you're loving me by using the affiliate link. So, circle of love. It's what keeps me going. And I will put the link in there. I'll put the link under this video. All right, how much time? We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Steph says, could the Breville do the work of an Excalibur dehydrator? Yes. And I think I've mentioned this before. Yes, and you can buy, like you would dehydrate either, you use the Airfryer basket to dehydrate, and you can also order extra Airfry baskets for the Breville, like it's an accessory. I'm sure you can get those on Amazon too. You could do that. Here's, I have an Excalibur dehydrator, and here's the reason I still use it. Because as a family of 4, we're all using the Breville. If I decide to use the Breville to dehydrate, that takes the Breville away from someone else being able to use it. Whether they want to toast some bread, or they want to bake up some field roast artisan sausage, or they want to make, heat up a black bean burger or something like that, that takes it away from them. So I don't dehydrate in my Breville. I put everything in the Excalibur. But if you don't have an Excalibur and you just have the Breville, then I would just plan to do your dehydrating at the end of the night, so you keep the Breville free during the day, and then you just dehydrate overnight, and it would be awesome. You could certainly do it that way. Dr. Guy, hello, how are you? I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm going to call you Dr. Guy. Thank you. And I got your email a long time ago. You told me about your kitchen studio. I thought that was beautiful. Thank you for that offer. I am certainly keeping that in the back of my mind. And I've got your email, and I'm keeping it. Thank you so much for that offer. That's awesome. Thank you, Dr. Guy. Oh, that's so sweet. He says, I'm a blessing to his family. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you. Oh, I love Easter. That's my favorite church holiday. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but that's my favorite church holiday. Christmas is cool, but Easter, I love Easter. Not for the eggs. I love Easter for the real reason. I love my Jesus. I'm looking for question marks. If you've posted a question earlier and I'm missing it, it's like I'm just looking at the chat box as it is right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. There's Jerry Tucker. Hello, Jerry. Jerry says, I just wanted to let you know I think you are the bomb. Continued success. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, thank you very much. Yum, yum. There's Steph. Awesome, thanks, she says. You're welcome. All right, what's going on next? Let me see. What videos do you need to look forward to? I did a grocery haul video. Hope to have that posted Monday morning. I went grocery shopping yesterday. And was it yesterday? No, the day before. Stocked up. Had to stock up. This family of 4, we are no longer 2 adults and 2 kids. We are 4 adults. It's the appetite of 4 adults. And I had to recalculate our grocery needs. And everybody's eating healthy, and everybody wants to, everybody wants to eat more fruit and all that stuff. And more potatoes. And so I had to really stock up on the vegetables. And I made sure that I turned on the camera as we unpacked. So Max is he's gonna edit that video for me, and we should have that out on Monday. Maggie and I, we were working out the other day at the gym, and I got in my effort to be more transparent and share with you my entire plant-based lifestyle as a way to be inspiring and encouraging to as many people as I can. We started, I wanted to start showing off the workouts that we do at the gym. And so we did a little bunch of clips of that. And so Max, again, he's my video editor, my son, he's putting that together. So that's coming out. That might show up on my Instagram account. So if you don't follow me over there, please do. Just look for my name, Jill McKeever, on Instagram. Probably have that. It'll be quick and funny and with music always. So look for that. I think that's it that's going on. Okay, I see question marks now. Okay. Nancy asks, have you seasoned the chips? Does seasoning stick? No, I'm just eating them straight up. We're just eating them. So far, what we're eating for lunch is pretty flavorful. We have just dipped the chips in our salsa and our yogurt sour cream, and that's fine. So we're not missing it. Maggie did salt the tortilla chips when she was trying them, but I don't really need the salt on my chips. There was plenty of flavor. We're just kind of using them to help push around our food. You know, it's the cracker substitute as well as a tortilla chip, healthy tortilla chip. Frosty Girl says Vitamix died. Suggestion on a new model. Oh, I haven't looked at Vitamixes in a long time. I'm sorry your Vitamix died. You know, my Vitamix is a refurbished Vitamix. I went over to the Vitamix website years ago, back in like 2012, and I looked through the refurbished selection, and I just picked one out of there. Here's what you want to look at. When you're on the Vitamix site, just know that, you know, they're going to have like the professional series, and they're going to have the culinary line. They've gotten really jiggy. They've gone from being a simple Vitamix company, blender company, to this complex, overworked, you know, fancy, middle fancy, you know, fancy, and then like run-of-the-mill household. I mean, they've got all these, you know, different types of Vitamixes in different colors and different squats on the containers. But if you look at the text, if you look at the specs on all those motors, they're all the same. What? So you've got all this looking fancy, but if you look at the horsepower, you look at the wattage, you'll see they're all pretty much the same. So study through all the models that you want to look at, that you find appealing. Look at the specs, look at the horsepower, look at your wattage, and then go over to the refurbished side of the Vitamix website and see if you can't find a refurbished model with those same specs that you want in the brand new model. And then you'll save, like, I think you could save like $150 to maybe $200 buying a refurbished model. And it's certified, and you'll get the same warranty as if you bought a brand new Vitamix. You'll get the extra books and bells and whistles that they would give you if you bought a brand new Vitamix. So it's all the same perks, except you're saving a little money buying refurbished. So just read through your specs. That's what I recommend. Who cares what the model is? Who cares what the color is? It's your motor that's important. Okay, what else? Brand of microwave oven do you have? I have a General Electric that I bought from Lowe's. We bought a white General Electric microwave, and nothing, we just picked it. It was more about what color it was and whether it was going to fit in the existing hole between the cabinets where the old microwave went. I didn't really spend much time studying microwaves. Snap Vegan says, Jill, were you ever overweight? What brought you to eating vegan? Woo, that is a longer answer that I can give, and I've already answered that question. If you go over to my playlist, look at, hold on, let me find it. I've already told this story. Yes, I have been overweight. I used to be 30 pounds heavier, which for some people may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot for me. Just a minute. My problem wasn't so much being overweight, even though that didn't make me happy. My thing was that I suffered from migraines, urinary tract irritations, and anxiety attacks, and hormonal imbalances. All that. I was a hot mess before I went plant-based. But even all those ailments, overweight, anxiety, migraines, hormone imbalances, urinary tract problems, those weren't the reasons I went plant-based. When I watched Forks Over Knives and I saw that I didn't have to grow old, fat, sick, and medicated, that was my motivation. I did not want to grow old on meds. I knew enough people who were doped up on pharmaceuticals, not fun drugs, but drugs from their doctors that were making them feel like crap. And I just saw a future that I didn't want to have, and that's why I went plant-based. And then everything went away. Like, I went plant-based, and then all those troubles that I just listed, they went away within a year. Where is my list? Where is it? What are we looking for? Hold on. It's called... I'm looking for my thumbnail. Dun, 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 dun. I'm almost there. I can tell. There it is. Okay. Look for why and how I went plant-based plus me 5 years later. I posted this 1 year ago. The story hasn't changed. It's about 43 minutes long. So get yourself a cup of tea, tuck in. It's a great story. It's I share everything. Like where we were, how I was raised, where we were when we went plant-based, what that meant, how we changed, how I changed, how Charlie changed, how the kids changed, how we transitioned, when times that we slipped. I cover the whole gamut from beginning to end up to, being plant-based for 5 years. So it is a full-on story, completely transparent. All right, I gotta go. Now I'm 7 minutes behind. One of these days I will actually get a 30-minute show. I mean, not that anybody's complaining, but I'm just trying. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, but I love talking with y'all. It's so hard to not want to just keep on going on. I'm gonna answer this last one because it's a really good question. Edith Simmons asked, do you take any supplements? No, I do not. I do own a bottle of vitamin B12. It sits in my cabinet. I go, hi. I don't actually eat it, but I do drink fortified soy milk. I like Silk brand unsweetened plain soy milk. It is fortified with the 50% of the recommended daily allowance of B12. So if I drink a cup of soy milk a day, I get my recommended daily allowance. So there we go, which I pretty much do through my lattes. So I like to have a couple of, I'll have a latte in the morning. I don't drink half a cup of milk in here. I drink about a third of soy milk here, but then we have yogurt. Oh no, the yogurt's not fortified. Take that back. Milk here. Cereal. When I have cereal, then I'll make up for it in my cereal. I pour Silk milk on my cereal, and I get all that I need right there, my B12. We've been plant-based for 6 years. Nobody's had any problems. We don't supplement because we're getting it through our milk. That's it. Okay, that's it. I love y'all. Y'all go have a terrific day today. Have fun. It looks like it's going to be beautiful here in Texas. Y'all take care of yourselves. Try making the tortilla chips in the Breville Smart Oven. Tell me how that turns out for you. I am going to get out of here and go do my taxes. Don't you wish you were here? It's going to be fun. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Bye.